Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hi, my name is Nisi. I'm a spiritual reader for out of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm here to do a request from one of the subscribers, and the request is about the last video I have spoke about Harry Style relationship, um, previous relationship. Um, and this reading will be about the relationship with two different women. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the reading. So the first card that I pulled was the Ace of Pentacles, and that card is upright. And that card means opportunity, prosperity, and now a new venture. So I feel like with that card, it's only starting with the beginning of where he feels that with the relationships that he is in. I say relationships now, you guys. Um, is it something? It's like the way of saying it's the opportunity. Opportunity is there with both women. I'm going to say that, but I'm going to get more into that when I get to finish the reading. So I'm going to go to the next card. The next card is the Devil, and this card is in reverse, and it means of freedom and releasing and restoring control. So after with the first card, I'm putting those two together is basically telling me that he's a male, and what males do when it comes down with I'm going to say something where he's not choosing between two women. So I feel that more so is like he's having control on what he wants to do with both women, or how he's I'm trying to say it in a respectful way, because you know what, I should just say it is what it is. So I'm going to put it like this: Harry Styles is not serious in neither relationship. I talked about in the last video that he's not really the settling type at this moment. He is dating, and his dating is just simple. Okay, I'm gonna move on, but I'm gonna say with that Devil card, when it's saying freedom and releasing and storing control, it's basically about a man intuition. I'll say that. Moving on to the next card. The next card is the Two of Pentacles, and this card is upright. It means balancing and decision and priorities, adapting to the new change. I feel like there's other things in his life that he's coming upon to, and those are what it has to do with his career. So he's like basically balancing out what he's got going on as a musician. So I really feels like, again, his love life is not so healthy. And what I mean by that, because he's not really paying attention to that. He's more focused on other things besides that. Now, he does have needs, and needs is he has to do what he got to do, meaning activity with the two females. And y'all know what I'm talking about, sexual activities, okay? But I have talked before with the woman that I seen that are not playing a fool for his games either. But she is part of the problem. Let's move on to the next card. And the next card I pulled was the Temperance. Oops. And this card is upright. Can y'all see that? And it means middle path to patience and finding meanings. Well, just like any young guy or older man, they have more patience than women do when it comes down to having a relationship with their significant. And I really feels like he's not, hurt by anything, to be honest. He's actually just like, I'm sure he told them straightforward. This is, I mean, we can take it to a next level, but it's not going to be, I'm thinking he's not being straightforward. You know how guys are not being honest with a female because they just want to get in your pants. But he does consider the person that he's dating now that is possibly public is just it's like more like a friendship, but it's like friends with benefits. Men don't like to be honest. They're afraid to go forward with having a secure relationship, especially with a celebrity status. But I can't just say that because that's in every other man mindsets these days. I don't think all men act like that, but if you give a man an opportunity to be the way he is, then that's you not having the right priority for yourself as a female. You need to have a straight standards. So then moving on to the next card. The next card I pull is the Five of Wands. And this card is also it's in reverse. Can y'all see that? And this card means avoiding conflict, respecting indifferences. Again, he's the only way of I know why you guys want to know this, but the only thing with Harry is that when I see this card, he's avoiding the conflict and respect the differences. He respects their feelings somewhat, but it more so he just wanted to try to keep the peace. I think he's just telling those two people what he want them to hear. But like I said, he's still friends. He remained friends with women he has dated. And it is what it is. But I feel like he just really just wants to be the ease person and just pretty much don't want to jeopardize the friendship over something that's pretty much meaningless. Because they both, all three, or say, had the same decision on just being sexual partners. I mean, it is what it is. Moving on to the next card, the Queen of Cups. And this card also is in reverse. Oh, I thought something happened to my screen. And it means marathon and insecurity, independence. There's, like I said, it shows in his reading that the women that he is currently seeing, one is particular he's already in public with. The other one is just like it's a lot of insecurities, more so, or just like misunderstanding, because he's not being straightforward. That's that's typical for any male. That's why listen to your superiors, women. I'm talking about the women who have dated. Like I said, I would say this. I told this to young girls before. I'm going to go on to the reading. I'm going to finish the reading. But the faces may change, but the game still stay the same, if you know what that means. Okay, so moving on to the next card is the Page of Cups. And this card also in reverse. It means emotional immaturities and insecurity and disappointing. Again, it's all on Harry style. What I mean by it's all on him is because of what he's telling these women. They you're putting yourself in a position where you shouldn't have to be. Don't be disrespected. You know what I'm saying? And he's not the type to disrespect, but when I'm talking about like physically disrespect, like being ruthless towards women, but no, he's just pretty much disrespecting them as and not understanding their feelings. He somewhat understand them, but not really. He's like, listen, you know what I am. I'm Harry Styles. It's like I always talk about his ego, so I have said it plenty of times. He have a really big ego, like really big. He's not a bad person. You guys, he's a sweet guy. He has emotions, but at the end of the day, he doesn't have time for a relationship, like a serious relationship. Not at this moment. I mean, right now, it's like He has fans, and I notice a lot of you guys do not want to see him with nobody but yourselves. I notice some of you does that. But I'm going to be real. He doesn't really, right now, he's dating, but it's not really serious in his book, but somebody else may think different, okay? Moving on to the next card. The next card is the Two of Wands. If I can pick it up. And this card is in reverse also. It means fear of change and playing it safe. Bad planning. Again, he is the part of the problem. Miscommunication, misunderstanding, and he's not being real with what he got going on. The woman who he's been seen public with is not fully understanding either. So the other girl that he has been fooling with before is like literally don't want to take his BS, but she still deals with the BS. Isn't that weird? But she's actually gonna tell him about himself. That's something really odd. I guess she's gonna, to the point whenever she does, she's gonna get tired. Okay. The next card I pulled was the Knight of Wands. And this card is also upright. It's not also reverse. I'm about to say reverse. I meant to say this card is upright, and it means action, adventure, and fearlessness. Again, I think he don't want to break nobody. He don't want nobody to break away from him. He really loves that attention that he's getting from both women, because they are actually got him at a grounded moment right now, because that's what actually gets him over from being stressed. I think a lot of guys can agree with that. Moving on to the next card. And this is the last one. And this card is the Five of Wands. And this card is in reverse. And this card means win at all costs, unbridled ambition, but win at all costs. So country. One more time, I'll repeat this. Five of Swords mean unbridled ambition, win at all costs, but have sneakiness. Again, it's not hard to really figure it out. Any girl who been through this whole situation, a woman, female, whatever, who been in this situation should know that most men, I can't say a lot of men, if men will only do the things that you allow them to do to you. And that's when the sneakiness come in, he's not being honest. That's the thing with the women that he's currently just intimate with. So that's the reading of Harry Styles and his relationship with two different women. Like I said, with explaining the whole reading, he pretty much is not serious with neither one right now. The woman that, like I said in the last video, that she gonna tell him about himself, honey, she gonna get tired of that dude. Right now, she's just like, she putting herself through all these emotions. The other one, somewhat, is the one that she really thinking that she's the only one, is on a marathon herself. So again, here's my reading about Harry Styles. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Please like and subscribe. I know it has been a while when I'm me doing readings, but I am a person who do be busy, you guys, and I try to get the readings out as much. So you have a wonderful day, night, morning, and please like and subscribe. Bye.